Hey guys, welcome back to Cripple Creek, season 2026. Great to have everybody here. Thanks for coming back to watch. We're going to start this off this year on a little bit different. We're going to get away from the hard rock mining for a couple days and try some placer mining out here. We're down on the creek. Got the sluice with me today, some buckets, pickaxe, and we're gonna dig a hole and hopefully find some gold. So hang out, guys. We'll get the sluice box set up, start digging a hole. I've got some big boulders here. We're gonna try to get up underneath, back behind this big rock here. Dig in here, move some of this stuff and get down a little bit closer to the bedrock. Right along the creek here, we'll set the sluice box over here. I think I see a good spot up that way. I can get the sluice box set up and do some gold catching and wash some rocks. So let's get moving. Okay, we got our sluice box set up. So we got it, I think we've got the right angle going on here. Ideally you wanna have it so when it's running down through here, everything runs nice and even across here. Got a good slope to it. Not too bad. Threw a couple scoops through there just to check it out. Looks a little rough up there without that pad in there. It's kind of giving a little bit more turbulence than what I'd like to have. And I might have a little too much water flowing through here, but I'm gonna give it a shot, see what we got. So the spot I've picked out down here, and we'll just fill up some buckets. So we're kind of on an inside bend of the creek, which is where your heavies are going to collect. And when you look for your big rocks like this, your gold's going to be sitting under this stuff because it's going to fall in there and get trapped in there because it's so heavy. It's so much heavier than everything else. So we'll get it, I think I'm going to work my way right up through here, kind of back behind this big boulder here. Hopefully that doesn't decide to come dislodge. I don't think I'm going to dig too far down in there. So that should be an issue, but I'm gonna kind of work my way back in here and see what we can find. Okay, so we're gonna start right here. I've got a couple of little bit bigger rocks right here in my way. I'm gonna get these out of here, get some of the surface material off here, because most likely the gold's not gonna be on the top of here. We're gonna get all this lighter stuff, get down a little bit deeper, and then we'll start filling up some buckets, take our buckets up to the creek a little bit further up here, and start dumping them in there. Not too bad digging, a little soft, softer than I'd like anyway. I'd like it to start compacting up, but I'm starting to get down. So here's where we're at. Got in here. There's my dirt pile, but you can see I'm working my way back up underneath this rock here. And you can see I've kind of started, my dirt kind of just started changing on me right here. And we've got somewhat of a contact layer here where you can see the gravel above and a little soft down underneath it there. So these contact layers, there's a good chance there's some gold laying right there. And then there will be probably some more down deeper. So usually the deeper we go, the more we'll find. Haven't started loading the sluice yet, but I'm gonna throw a couple buckets in there now, see what we got. Looks like it's washing pretty good. Might be a little fast. I have to adjust my angle a little bit on my sluice box. Another bigger rock. Give that one a wash. There's a dirty rock. Okay, heading down for day number 2, digging on behind this big boulder. GoPro died on me last night, so it didn't get finished up. So we're gonna go down first thing, take a test sample, see what we've got. We've been running a little bit through the sloughs. We've got, I don't know, half a dozen buckets through so far. Gonna run a few more through there today. Wyatt's with me here, gonna give me a hand. So I'm gonna go fill up some buckets, move some more dirt, wash some more rocks, find that gold. Get all the big stuff out. All right, so now we've got it down to pretty much just the black sands. Just a little bit left in here. Now, give her a couple swirls, see if there's anything in here. That looks like a whole bunch of nothing. Okay. Well, I think I'll just keep trying though. I got a feeling there's gonna be some good stuff in here. Just not in that pan. See, this looks a lot different than what I just grabbed. More rocky. I'm not sure if I just went to a bad spot there or what. Oh, starting to get into the water. Good sign, very good sign. All right, well, we had some technical difficulties as usual. Battery died on the GoPro, but I did get this cleaned out, and there was a mess of black sand in here. Here we go, you take a look at this. So this is just a pile of black sand, and then up here we found ourselves some gold. Not a whole lot, but you can definitely see there's probably 20 or more flakes in there. Not too shabby. Can't be too upset about that. So my hole is filled up with water overnight. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna clean this out of here with my little snuffer bottle. Get some water back in here, suck all that up. All right, so you can see what I've got going here. This is definitely bedrock here, and it kind of dropped under these two rocks here. I was hoping to get these out of here. They're still pretty well wedged in there. I've got back up underneath this one pretty far, cleaned up most of it, but now I'm gonna take my little suction tube, stick it in here and clean the rest of this stuff out of here. Possibly get some more gold. All right, let's get some of this water out of this hole. there's still good gravel down in there. I need to get my little shovel in there and work it free. All right, guys, we ran out of time on the creek today. Had to hurry up and clean everything up, and I didn't get the last cleanup on the sluice box done, so I've got it here right now. I just started and almost forgot to film it. So we're gonna go ahead and pan this down real fast and see what the second cleanup has in it. Looks like we're getting lots of black sand again. And this wasn't very much material at all. Just getting down underneath those cracks. I couldn't get those two big rocks to move. I want to go back and work this a little bit more because I'm finding gold in there. Once I cleaned up yesterday's a little bit more, there was probably 25 or 30 flakes in there. I don't know if there's going to be much in here or not because I was getting down deeper, but boy, there's just a pile of black sand in here. You can see there, it's just down to pretty much just about all black sand already. This is where it gets really slow and tedious. Probably spin this pan around a little bit here in a minute. Get a little bit more of this finer stuff or lighter stuff off of here. So I'm just going to give it a quick swirl now that we're down to here. See if anything pops up in here. Well, from going at it quick, not looking very promising, but I do see 3 or 4 flakes. I don't know if you'll be able to pick them up in here or not. Oh, just about lost one right there. Actually, I did lose it. Where'd it go? Well, I moved a couple of them, but I can show you the other. Little tiny fly poop right there. There's one right there, and another little guy right up here. Yeah, you probably can't see those on the camera. They're so dang small. Okay, well, that's it for this week. You know, we got out there, we found some gold. It wasn't a whole lot. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Anytime I can be out there on the water or up in the mines themselves, it's great to be out there enjoying nature. And had a great weekend, 3 days with friends up there camping, and can't wait to go do it again. So we'll catch up with you guys next time.